Today I am flying from Miami, Florida to Mexico. Specifically, I'm going to Playa del Carmen. Now, I literally just got off a cruise over here on an adult-only cruise, Virgin Voyages, the Scarlet Lady. If you want to check out those videos, just go ahead and go to my channel and browse around. I showed that experience. But for this journey over to Mexico, I just want to show you from start to finish my flight, where I go, how I get there, go over the prices. Speaking of which, my flight over there, which I only bought a one-way ticket because I'm going to Europe after, my flight with American Airlines was $260 one way, plus I paid $35 for my check-in bag, which just barely made it. It was literally 50 pounds. That's the weight limit even for overseas flights, and I believe it's the same for domestic as well. Now, typically when I do go over to Mexico, I fly by any means. Oftentimes, I'll jump on a Spirit flight. It's only 2 hours, so to me, it doesn't really matter. However, with American, the bags are cheaper. The overall experience is usually better. They did also give you the option to upgrade to business class. For me, it was an extra $91. I decided to opt out of that because of everything I have going on. But whenever we do arrive, I'll show you the bus that I'm taking over there, give you guys other options to get to places like Cozumel, Tulum. I know it's a popular spot that everybody likes to go to for spring break, and I'll break down all the prices. That way you can make your trip convenient should you decide to go over to these areas. My bag is already checked in, so all I gotta do is walk over to the terminal. My flight doesn't leave for another 4 hours. I got here early because I got off my ship early, and yeah, I just wanted to relax a little bit, maybe get a little bit of work done. I'll be honest with you guys, I did a lot of drinking on board. We actually bought 48 bottles of champagne. Specifically, we had some of the Moet. And yeah, I'm a little down. I actually should put on my hangover glasses. So I think I'm going to get back with all of you whenever I arrive in Mexico. We've all been to an airport before. We know how it goes. If you have any further questions about the pricing, if you're wondering about COVID tests, you don't need it to enter Mexico. You don't need to be vaccinated. If you guys have any further questions, just let me know. I just don't want to waste your time, and I have a lot to show you in this video, primarily over in Mexico. Officially arrived in Cancun. First order of business now, get through customs. By the way, it's so crazy how people have no flight etiquette. Look, if you guys fly, a word of advice, the whole process of getting off the plane will go faster if you let the people in front of you grab all their bags and get off. I'll never understand the urgency. We're all going to the same place. And here we are, customs. See you guys on the other side. The process is simple. They asked how many days I was staying here, and they took the top half of the customs ticket that we filled out earlier, the customs form. What's gonna happen is we have to keep this for the duration of our trip, and then we have to basically use this as like an exit ticket to get out of here. You have to present this once again on your departure or whenever it is that you're leaving from Mexico. Maybe it's just me, but I always get nervous somehow that my bag didn't make it. I hope it did. I don't know, this doesn't look good. So far, no bag. As of right now, they said those are the bags that are here. My bag is not among the pack. And there are a couple people behind me who are also missing a bag, so I guess we'll see in a minute. So I just talked to the gentleman behind me. They said there's more bags on the way. There's me and about 10 other people that are missing bags. Now, given I also got to the airport hours early, like 4 hours early, so maybe mine was in like the back of the plane because it might have been one of the first bags to load. Anyway, not important. I think this is my bag. Come here. One thing I always tell people, you could be the most experienced professional traveler in the world. Well, there is no such thing as a professional traveler. But things can and will happen, always. So before we go out, because it does get hectic if you don't have a set plan, if you don't have somebody picking you up from the airport over here in Cancun, you got 3 options. One, you can take a cab, and for example, where I'm going, the price would be about 1,000 pesos if you want to take a cab or a private taxi, which will turn into about 50 bucks or so, 50, 60 bucks. You can haggle maybe and try to get 40. Or if you want to take the ADO, this is a bus, very nice clean bus that'll go all around the Yucatan and Quintana Roo. That'll only be about 10 to 15 bucks. And then you can also rent a car. I haven't rented a car in years. The last time I did, the prices were reasonable. You can get rates as low as $15, $20 a day. So those are your options. So you see what I'm talking about. Look at this. So I just got my ticket for the ADL, the bus. Took the cheapest option, it was 14 bucks. That's usually what I take to get wherever it is I'm getting to, which most of the time when I come here, it's either going to be downtown Cancun or it's going to be Playa del Carmen, crossing over to Cozumel, something like that. So the bus does leave in about 10 minutes. Just so you guys know, they take USD around here and also pesos. So yes, if you have a preference, I would say maybe get pesos if you can go ahead and get a good exchange rate. However, most places over in this vicinity, Quintana Roo and Yucatan, they will take USD. My bus is in lane 2. Here we go, guys, Playa del Carmen. Bus number 2 or lane 2. So we get here, we just present our ticket, go double check it, load our stuff up, and I'm good to go. Like I said, this is the most economical option. I just want to give you guys a good range. Typically, I would take a cab, depending on if it's just me or multiple people, and how quickly I want to get to where I'm getting to. I would like to get to Playa del Carmen before nightfall, and we still got a couple hours left, so I'm not really in too much of a rush, but why not take the cheapest option?
Hey, we on Day to Know, man. We finna go up, follow everything, you don't want to miss it.
I appreciate that, brother. We do have to wear a mask for the duration of our bus ride. We also got a seat number. I am seat number 14. See if we can find it. Oh, I think I passed it. Let's see. Here we go. 14. Guys, so I just met the coolest people on earth. It's John and Christina. It's your first time in Mexico?
First time, yeah.
How do you feel about coming here?
Excited.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about when you got outside of the airport?
Glad we're done with the airport. Yeah, that was chaos.
You guys saw it was extremely overwhelming, but it gets better. Yeah. It gets better. Here we are. Takes us right over to the main strip, Playa del Carmen. So if you've never been to Playa del Carmen, it's a cool place, big party city. I'm not gonna get too caught up. I need to get to my Airbnb, so that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Get a taxi ride, and it should cost about $5 US. I also wanna let you guys know that I'm here for 5 days. If there's something you want to see while I'm out here, I'll be showing you guys nightlife and doing daily vlogs when I go scuba diving and stuff like that. But just let me know in the comments if there's something specific that you want me to see, or that you want to see rather, while I'm out here in Playa del Carmen. So you can see there's plenty of taxis out here, never a shortage, 24 hours a day. There are taxis out here available, and usually you just talk to these guys right up here front, tell them where you want to go, and they'll tell you the price. Got a ride, it's 200 pesos, so about 10 bucks. Just like that, we're out. I think we're here. Just gotta find it. Aquí. Okay, here it is. Sirena Condos. Gracias. Hasta luego. So for those that have never booked with Airbnb before, about 24 hours prior to arrival to the Airbnb, I got a lot of information like the lock code to get into the place, all the rules and regulations, and pretty much everything. Wi-Fi, all the stuff that you'd want to know prior to arriving when it comes to your accommodation you'll be staying at. I have 2 codes that I got. One to get into the actual apartment complex of the condos, and then another one to get into my actual room. I'm in Studio 1, so right on the first floor. Thankfully, I don't have to walk up the stairs. This place does not have an elevator. I think we just grab this guy here. How do I unlock this? Oh, there we go. I won't put the code right in front of you guys because I'll be here for a week. I don't want any of you to come sneak up on me. Here we are. My Airbnb. Take a quick scan. Now I am going to do like a tour of this complex at some point, in case you guys want to see it, and I'll go over pricing and all that. But I just want to give you a quick little scan of the spot. I heard there was a pool up here. Here we go. Well guys, I made it. So yeah, they got a pool. Looks like a pretty cool spot overall. I guess we're going to wrap it up here, guys. Thank you for following this little journey. If you guys like this content, let me know in the comment section below. You found it helpful, useful. You got any questions, also comment. Just know that I love and appreciate every single one of you. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And I guess I'll see you soon.